No. Alright, so wherever I'm at, it's raining. Kind of cold. Not even going front. And it's like halfway sideways rain. Said I'd let it go ahead and chill out for the meantime, but just be on standby for extra stuff in the background while we run through this Smackdown. Alright, AJ Styles is back. I think that's really the biggest thing we should look at up front. Glad he's back. It been taking a minute. I've been thinking about him for the past couple. So now that he's, back on deck, man, I can't wait to see what they do with him. It's really a good space for him just right now at the top of the chart. And then he's a solid heel. So we gonna definitely see some of the best we gonna see out of AJ moving forward. And oh man, I'm excited for it. So there goes that. Um SmackDown for December 15th. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm out here in the middle of the cold somewhere, looking like the alien man again. Conholio? Yeah. Alright. So yeah, Beavis or Butthead. Whatever, man. I feel like Butthead. How about that? Yeah, I feel like Butthead in the middle of nowhere, about to talk about WWE shit all over again. And we're gonna see how it impacts the product. So there goes that. Alright. So this tribal prince, tribal air thing. Roman opening up SmackDown, good business. Ain't seen him in a minute. I mean, the people want to see him, but I don't think that this time around it's having the impact that he thought it would. Yeah, top heel, but yeah, nah, man, because the storyline is starting to, look like he really needs the help everywhere else. Can't do it dolo. You know what I mean? Like, how are we gonna keep on making this story happen? I believe in the man's making this story happen, but we need to see him do it. And not being on deck, crowd, not a lukewarm reaction. It's hot. They hot. I mean, we still got a lot of country to go, but I don't know, man. Boy, simmering down a little bit. That's what I'm seeing. So now I'm talking about passing the torch over to Solo. Jimmy ain't feeling it necessarily, but alright. Solo, perfect for the spot, in my opinion. I think he has the mentality for it. He looks like that. He's been built like that for months now. I'm gonna say weeks because I don't even really be viewing this like I don't even look at this with time anymore. So Solo's been looking real solid for a little minute now. You know what I mean? Since that whole political nonsense, shout out to Wesley, with the North American title back in the day with him coming up just because they want the bloodline to all look like they had the titles. Like, all right now. So we got eyes on Solo, and they was talking about, nah, man, he's next up on NXT, and just look at him now. So there goes that. We don't know how it's supposed to look. It's looking perfect, and moving forward, we gonna see how it go, man. We gonna see if we get Solo to say a couple more words. You know what I mean? I don't know if we really need to throw a promo at him, but at the end of the day, what he say need to be effective, and then we need to see it happen. And from what I've been looking at, that's what we getting. So let's just keep him there with that as far as the character development goes. Who's next? All right, so yeah, there was that with the opening segment. Randy's outside, and he confronts the bloodline. Roman keep it real as always, in my opinion. Like, now with this character, man, you just another one that I forgot about, and we all want to see Randy back, but at the end of the day, Randy not going to run the title as long as Roman had the title. So Randy can't get this one, man. I'm sorry. It's going to definitely be something to look at Crown Jewel. Definitely keep Roman record shiny. But, I mean, you ain't taking out the tribal chief, bro, at the end of the day. That's just how it's going to go for now. We're going to see how things roll into WrestleMania. But I think Randy could spot out some real weaknesses in the ploys. I think he'll be able to start shipping through the little bloodline armor. Even though it ain't really like, he might not win the match, but he might give somebody some notes to be able to take on how to win the match later on down the line. So let's see how that goes. So now we got it's not Superstar Invitational. What's this? With the 8-man tournament for Logan Paul with the U.S. Championship. Carmelo Hayes was the pick. Nobody could have been the better pick for it. It wasn't no tournament for it. It wasn't no extra stuff for it. Melo did what he had to do on NXT and got the biggest opportunity so far of his career and picked up the victory against Grayson. I think Grayson Waller is going to be fine. He's fine regardless. He running with theory is solid. And it really puts Carmelo in position. Like, this is another one of those little building blocks as far as the main roster debuts being like a really dope surprise when they do happen. And once they do happen, we actually have to keep it going from week to week. So it's slow going, but Melo is a strong block to put in that spot as far as, who we get to see next coming up down the line, though. So there goes that. Maybe. I don't know. That's the way I would look at it. That's the way it's looking. But, he could get called up next week and it should go to shit for nothing. So, whatever. KOB Austin Theory, good. All right. I'm seeing tag titles for them going into Perth. I'm liking it. Everybody's loving it. I don't know how we're going to get there, but we should get there like that. And it'll be an awesome pop. They tried it first with the Iconics. Shout out to the Iconics, but I think we could really get something off the ground if we get these two going as far as character and the rest of that goes. So I'm liking it, and we'll keep it pushing. Kabuki Warriors, Zelina Vega, and Michin. Okay, fine. So I was hoping for a little bit more of a change as far as Kabuki Warriors went. Name-wise, like, Kyrie came back looking super futuristic. Now she back being a pirate. Like, I mean, I see the different elements to damage control, and they let him barely look like the leader. Thank God. But let's see what they do with it. Like, it's gonna take some time, I'm sure, but I'm definitely optimistic about what we're gonna get out of it. Zelina Vega and Michin, good spot, fine, whatever. Came out early and tried to get the little jump on everything. That's fine too. I don't think there was anything else that was really standing out as far as like those two went. So we'll have to see more of them as far as that goes. But of course, we love to see them. So there goes that. Randy Orton, Jimmy Uso. Was that the main event? Definitely was. And then we had AJ come out at the end of it with my man LA Knight, who was trying to get cool with Randy. Well, not really trying to get cool with him. It's just like, look, bro. Just so happens I'm here having your back at the right times. I think it's a little bit better of an angle than the Riddle stuff. Shouts to Riddle. But I'm not really against it. I'm thinking about it. I'm looking at how the product has been booked, and then I'm looking at the characters selected for the spots. You've seen this story happen a million times, or attempt to be happening. In the past, I say maybe 8 years, maybe going on 8 years. I'd say maybe 9. Who knows? But I'm not mad at it. LA Knight is crowd favorite, obviously. They put him right in a perfect spot. He gets crowd reaction. It's perfect. And then we get something going on. It's not too much all at once. You know what I'm saying? So good. Once we get there, when he's trusted with it, in my opinion, I think he's going to be somebody that's holding down the main event segments too. I mean, he's already doing that, but things are going to continue to build because the characters are actually being developed now. And I'm saying, so it's like, all right, once this is happening, like it's going to be different because every spot on the card is being bolstered. I see that. You know what I mean? And we can shout that out. Especially with AJ Styles coming back, man. That was perfect. Man, AJ looking bad now, being a bad guy, going after LA Knight though. Oh my God, that's gonna be a crazy one. I don't even know who's gonna win that, and I can't even pull for nobody on it. But it'll solidify both his babyface and Hill. We know who's who in that one, and there goes that. So Smackdown was something else. It wasn't out of this world crazy, but I was interested to see what the next segment was each time around. The matches were solid, and I wasn't mad at any of it. Might check Level Up later on, might not, never know. A lot of stuff going on down there right now, especially. That's a whole nother space. That space so crazy. We need to attach the finished product of that be an NXT 2 Raw. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, because that's how we have the full circle of it all. You never even know. It'll be somebody that'll be so impressive on Level Up, and they'll be on Raw next week. You don't never know. So I'm just saying, like, who knows? There goes that, man, and there goes this. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen, man. You really do not have to. I'm telling you. If you want to subscribe, you can do that. Like and comment. I am not asking you to, but I am requesting that you do. But you don't got to listen to me, though. But either way, yeah, that was that one. So, holla at your boy.